Hello, my name is Visor, and today I will be starting my Let's Play of Bully, Scholarship Edition. Bully is an open-world Rockstar Vancouver game set at Bullworth Academy and its surrounding areas. You play as Jimmy Hopkins, who has well, you'll see. Let's get started.
Jimmy, please say something.
James?
What? Who are you? Mom, I thought you told me never to talk to strangers.
Like I said before, Jimmy, please be nice to your new stepfather.
Okay, rich guy. I love it that you're twice as old as my grandfather and you're fat and bald.
That's enough! I've had it with you, you little brat.
You've upset your mother. I've got half a mind to beat you.
Half a mind is right. Suddenly he realizes.
I can't believe you, you little monster. We'll deal with you when we get back from our honeymoon. Next year.
Here we are, boy. Bullworth Academy. Have fun, Jimmy. I'll think of you from our cruise ship.
Whatever. Mom, why'd you marry that phony? What is wrong with you? Oh, I can't believe this.
You must be the Hopkins boy.
Where'd you come from?
We've been expecting you. Welcome to Bullworth Academy. I'm sure you'll be very happy here. Very happy indeed. Anyway, I can't spend my life waiting around for naughty little boys. I've got a man to make happy. The headmaster is expecting you, Hopkins, in his study.
Okay.
His study is over there, boy, in the main building. Don't keep Dr. Crabblesnitch waiting. He's a brilliant man. Brilliant.
So, welcome to Bullworth Academy. An image of a simpler time, really, where teenagers still like slingshots, stink bombs, and chaste kissing, as opposed to beer bongs, various drugs, and awkward sex. Now, you'd think that some parents would like this vision, but you'd be wrong. Instead, there was actually a lot of controversy when Bully came out. This is partly due to the fact that this is a Rockstar game, which generally had a lot of controversy, but additionally because of the hot coffee mod scandal. Now, for those of you who are too young to know about the hot coffee mod, fuck you because you make me feel old. For the rest of you, the hot coffee mod was a mod in San Andreas that allowed a sex minigame to be unlocked. Now, normally this code is not accessible, and really the minigame was not really that big of a deal. But, you know, still caused a firestorm and caused a lot of controversy. Now, some of this controversy also spilled over to Bully, a game that was still in development at the time, and really, no one knew what the game was about yet. At the time, the general perception of the game was this was going to be a game about bullying, and it was going to be harmful to children. In fact, this game is still banned in Brazil today. But then again, Brazil also banned Counter-Strike because there's a user map that involved shanty towns in Brazil. They might just like banning. One of the biggest opponents of Bully, however, was a man named Jack Thompson. You remember that guy? This was the guy that blamed a school shooting on Counter-Strike before they even knew what the shooter's name was. This was also the guy that wrote ridiculous letters, like the one where he blamed Bill Gates for Counter-Strike. Yeah. I'm really glad that as a society we've stopped doing these witch hunts over video games. Makes me feel a lot happier. Now, why am I mentioning all this serious stuff? Why am I doing this at the start of what should be a lighthearted Let's Play? Because this is a pretty lighthearted game, and I think the big contrast between the controversy and the actual game has value. In fact, I do think it was intentional for this game to seem like it was about bullying. After all, the game's called Bully, and early screenshots had Jimmy fighting other kids as well as bullying them, which he can actually do. So? Like so? There we go. And I mean, come on, look at Jimmy. I think they kinda designed him to make him look like he could be a bully. That, or I'm horribly judgmental against short, tough kids. But that's my point. While I don't know the developers' true intentions, I do think this game was designed to challenge us on our personal prejudices. Maybe make us think how we quickly judge things before we really understand them. Or it was just good marketing. Either way, let's just enjoy the game.
Hello there, ma'am.
Ah, yes. So you must be Hopkins.
Uh-huh.
What? Uh-huh. What?
I meant yes, sir.
Very good. Now let me see. You've done a lot of naughty things, haven't you? Vandalism, graffiti, bad language, violent conduct, disrespecting staff. Oh, I'm scared of you, Hopkins.
Come on, give me a break.
Yes, I've never met a boy like you. Never in all my life. Hopkins, you're quite the nastiest little boy I have ever encountered. Tell me, why should I waste my time on you?
I don't know.
Because it's my calling. It's what I do. You excel at causing trouble, and I excel at fixing little boys like you. At making you into respectable members of our community here at the Academy. I've got a good feeling about you, boy. A feeling you and I are going to be great friends. You keep that nose clean, boy, or I shall clean it myself. Miss Danvers, are you back yet?
Yes, Headmaster. And I got your tea.
You are good to me, Miss Danvers.
No more than you deserve, Headmaster.
Take our new friend Hopkins here and show him around the school and get him properly attired.
Certainly, Headmaster. Come along, boy. I haven't got all day.
And boy, remember, you will have a clean nose. So keep it clean, or we'll clean it for you.
I don't know what the hand motion is for. I don't think that's how you clean a nose.
So here I am at probably the worst school in the country, whose alumni are nothing but arms dealers, serial killers, and corporate lawyers. Real scum. And that old creep thinks he can tame me? We shall see, my friend. I only give people what they have coming to them.
Where's your uniform, young Hopkins? Run along now, child.
Alright, let's get going. Now, the school does have a dress code, and people do judge you if you're not dressed properly. In fact, it's a rule violation if you're not dressed properly. And the girls won't like you. So let's head over to the boy dorms to change. The boy dorms are currently marked with a little yellow X on the minimap in the top right corner. So over here is the boy dorms, and over there on the opposite side is the girl dorms. But of course, we're gonna have some trouble before we can get in.
Guess what time it is? Yep, time for a beatdown. Get the new kid. Beat him down.
So these guys are bullies, as in that's the clique they're part of. In fact, every single one of these guys are part of the bully clique. So let's kick their ass. You can also grab if you want to, like this, and then throw him, and kick him when he's down, because fuck that guy. This is pretty easy, actually. Additionally, you can also humiliate people. There we go.
I ain't gonna forget. I'll never forget. I'll get you back. You're dead, new kid. Dead. Hey, you! Break it up! That's enough of that. Break it up. Why are you not in your uniform, young man? Go change immediately.
Aw, come on.
Hey, you're the new kid.
Yeah? What's it to you?
Friendly, aren't you?
Give me a break, loser.
Hey, relax, friend. You're all pent up. Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me. Boy, nearly sent me insane.
That's fascinating. Now if you'll
I
excuse me.
said relax, friend.
Get off, man.
Listen to me, tough guy. You just arrived at the toughest school in the country, and I'm offering to be your friend. Trust me, in a place like this, you're gonna need friends. So it's up to you. You gonna play nice or what?
Yeah, sure.
Good. So how about I show you around?
All right.
Bar in the dorm, just a soda machine.
This guy's gonna keep bothering me because he's a bully, so let's kick his ass. Or, I missed. Damn it, get out of the way. Now, when they block, you can always grab them through their block. Very convenient. There we go. Let's buy some drinks so we can get some health back.
You should probably change into your uniform if you don't want to get in trouble.
All right, let's get in our uniform. Here we go. Pretty classy.
Hey, how you doing? You must be the new kid. I'm Pete Kowalski.
Jimmy Hopkins, and don't ask how I'm doing. I've been here 5 minutes and already people want me dead. Even my parents didn't hate me this quickly.
Well, welcome to Bullworth. It's a dump.
Great, I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent.
Yeah, I've been expelled from anywhere halfway decent because I'm really bad. Give up the tough guy act, pal.
Hey man, what's your problem?
Well, ADD primarily, but also life, my parents, this school, Western civilization, but really, honestly, enough about me. Oh, I see you've met the dorm's mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Femboy, the girliest boy in school. Petey, haven't you got some imaginary friends to go annoy?
Why don't you leave me alone, Gary?
Look at you. Leave me alone, Gary. I'm really self-important now that I finally hit puberty. What's your problem? I'm just being nice to the new kid as he passes through Bullworth on his inevitable journey to prison.
Look, I gotta unpack. Would you guys mind getting out of here?
Oh, now look what you've done, Pete. Jimmy can't stand you already.
All right. So, Gary's kind of an ass, but he's really the only one that's not trying to punch your face in, so you gotta make do. Now, you can save it these little diary things, and it's not really that interesting. Very boring save menu. Let's move on. See a little star? Well, that means there's a mission, so let's go over there. All right, let's run back to the main school building. And that's it. Well, pretty much all your classes are there, except gym and I guess shop class. Those are the only two that are not going to be in this building. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, remember earlier when I said that the bullies were a clique? Well, let's introduce you to the other ones.
Feeding time at the zoo. Okay, here's the deal. Over there, we got the nerds. Of course, they're complete social outcasts.
They look pretty harmless.
They're actually sneaky bastards. Their turf is the library. And those are the preps. They're all money and condescending attitudes.
Yeah, massively inbred and completely brainless.
Very observant, Jimmy boy. Now over there are the greasers. They think they're tough.
Or at least try to look tough.
Wouldn't advise messing with them, at least not yet. They hang by the auto shop. And last but not least, the jocks. These guys rule the school. Definitely avoid them.
Whatever, I'm not afraid of some dumb roid monkeys.
You'll learn. Come on, let's go.
You're here to learn, not to goof off. Get to class.
Unfortunately, this first class is unavoidable. But I'm guessing you guys at least want to see one class, right?
What are you doing in here? Oh, right. Class. Take care to follow my instructions precisely, as we will be working with volatile chemicals today.
So, yeah. Just sort of follow the instructions. It's actually very boring. And even if you fail, the order doesn't change, so yeah.
Keep up the good work.
On the plus side, these classes do give you rewards.
Excellent work today, Mr. Hopkins.
For example, chemistry allows you to make more weapons.
Damn, I'm good.
Other classes will give other benefits, but we'll talk about those later. Anyway, let's get going. So we now have a nice little firecracker. You can check that I currently have 3 of them if you look on the ring around the firecracker, and I can hold a maximum of 5.
You seem to be making yourself quite comfortable here, my boy.
I'm just trying to fit in.
By fighting? By making a nuisance of yourself? That is not the Bullworth way, boy.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
What?
I said you could have fooled me. This place is full of bullies and maniacs.
Nonsense! That's just school spirit. Hijinks. Why, in my day, we felt nothing of castrating the new boys. I want you to stop this nonsense, Hopkins. I want you to behave yourself. You might learn something.
Fine. Can I go now, sir?
On your way.
Hey, I saw you sucking up to Crabble Snitch.
What? Shut up.
Screw you, new kid. This is what we do to teachers' pets around here.
You better not. Ow! Come here, you little...
Yeah, come and get me.
Alright, as you can tell from this guy's clothes, he's part of the bully clique as well, and he's causing us some trouble. But of course, Jimmy here is the type of kid that would fight back. To run and bully, it's very much like GTA. If you just hold down the button, you run slower, but if you spam it, you run faster. So of course we're going to be spamming. Oh, there goes Petey. He got knocked down. Now the interesting thing about Bully is every single character you see on the screen is unique. It's not like GTA where they randomly generate models to populate the area. Every single one of these characters that you see has a consistent name, character, and voice actor. Not all of them have a big part in the story, but I still think it's interesting that they're all consistent characters. So now that we have a crowd of bullies around us, what are we going to do? Well, remember the reward for chemistry class? We're going to use a firecracker. That was a pretty good shot. Now we just got to clean up the last little straggler. Now for Davis. But first, let's heal up using a soda that they conveniently dropped. Now we could finish him off with another firecracker, but let's use some of the environmental stuff. Notice there's some bricks on the ground? We'll just take one of those and smash his face in. Kind of dangerous, but whatever. At least we get a slingshot. You might have noticed that the bullies have lost some respect for me, which is fine. No big deal, they didn't respect me to begin with. But basically how this game works is each clique has a sort of a respect meter with you. The more they respect you, the less trouble they'll cause for you. They might actually help you. If they don't respect you, then they'll fight you constantly. Where can you check the status? Right over here. Well, that's your report card, but here's the respect status. You can see the 5 main cliques that I told you about, as well as a 6th clique that we haven't met yet. As you can see, most of the cliques are at 50% respect with Jimmy, which means they're pretty much neutral. Sometimes they'll bother you, sometimes they won't, though there are also other things to consider. But if you try to start anything with them, they'll fight you, and might even gang up on you. The bully clique has pretty low respect towards Jimmy at the moment though, so they'll attack him on sight, which you've seen so far. Anyway, let's explore a little more. Currently, this is the auto shop. This is where the greasers hang out. That's why you can see Greaser here. This one is getting busted by a prefect for some reason. Not sure why, don't care. You can also find some little items around the school. Like over here is a stink bomb. And over there by the bus is some marbles. Now this parking lot over here does seem like it's supposed to be part of the greasers area, but it's actually the bullies area. They hang out here. And if you're on the enemy's turf, they will often attack you. Especially if they don't like you. So let's not stay there. So the afternoon classes are starting soon. They run from 1:30 to 3:30, but the bell will ring 30 minutes beforehand, just like the morning classes. So pretty much each day, Jamie only has 2 classes that he needs to take. But they're sort of boring minigames, so I'd rather not take them. Let's go do another mission instead.
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay, alright, sure, I'll do it.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much.
I was just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean, my plan for us to take over the school.
What plan?
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's just a little something I came up with. It's sink or swim, my friend. And if you're good at swimming, you gotta let the losers drown. Why don't you guys leave the thinking up to me?
What?
What? What the? Can't you say anything else? You know what, Petey? You were right. Jimmy is pretty dumb.
What'd you say about me?
Whoa, nothing, no. All I said was that you had to be pretty dumb to get expelled from so many schools, that's all.
Relax, James. All he said was that you must be dumb. Or maybe you're all messed up because you came from a broken home.
What'd you say about me, dwarf?
Come on, dude. Chill.
No. Gary's taking everything out of context, man.
Whoa. Don't lie, Petey. Don't you lie. Because you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying.
We kick them in the balls! Come on, Jimmy, let's go see how good you are with this new slingshot I heard you had. Don't worry, friend. Nothing escapes my notice. I hear everything. You and me, we can do things. Come on, little brain. This way.
Alright, so we're gonna go with Gary on a little mission. As you can see, Gary's, kind of creepy. Yeah, that's one way to put it. And a little manipulative. But then again, he's the only guy here that hasn't tried to kick your ass, so... You gotta take what you can get, right? Especially if you're the new kid.
Hey, see if you can knock out the windows in that bus. Can you hit them with a slingshot?
As you can tell, this game has a lock-on system. You saw it earlier when I locked on with that brick on Davis and hit him in the face.
I guess you don't suck.
Anyway, this is easy enough. But, you know, let's keep on going. Gary clearly has other things in mind. And I think I'm also committing truancy. Yeah, I just hit 130, so I'm committing truancy. That's why all these guys are chasing me. No big deal though. They actually get winded real easily and stop chasing real quick. Now over here, this is where all the rich kids hang out. Oh, excuse me, I need to get going. Thank you, sir. Anyway, oh shit, that's not good. And there's the auto shop from earlier. And over here, to the left, that is the swimming pool. To the right, that is the gym. And down this nice little incline is the football field. Let's see what Gary wants.
Go hide in that tree so you can mess with your little turn.
Unfortunately, I got caught. Jimmy can't break away this time because he has a full trouble meter from pushing over that prefect. So we're going to be forced to take English 1.
I told you I'd bring you down.
Ah, hello, class. The curriculum demands that you do these vocabulary assignments. Why do you finish them here in class? That way you'll have more free time.
Yeah, so your English classes are a bunch of word puzzles. This is why the teacher hesitated when he said vocabulary assignments, because these clearly are not vocabulary assignments. We'll really get to know the teacher later on though, so you'll see why this is in character for him. For passing English 1, Jimmy will be able to apologize to bullies better.
Good show.
But this is just the level 1 reward, so it doesn't really help with the bigger rule violations.
Well done.
Alright, here we are again. Let's see what Gary wants to do.
Go hide in that tree so you can mess with it. I'm gonna take a seat on the bleachers to watch the fun.
Scared?
Alright, so we're gonna climb up this tree and cause some trouble for the football team. More. Yeah, so there's the football team, and we're gonna mess with them a little. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, let's hit them. Gotta notice that the slingshot is chargeable. More damage, the more you charge it. Now the lock-on system also auto-compensates if it's a moving target, so very easy overall. And there we go. Alright, so we gained some nerd respect, mostly because the nerds don't like the jocks.
Well done.
The different cliques in this game have sort of their rival cliques. For example, the nerds are against the jocks, and the greasers are against the preps. So if you do a mission that harms the jocks, it'll make the nerds happy. However, for many missions, you'll also lose respect with the clique that you harmed. You might have also noticed that there are certain kids running around that don't seem to belong to any clique. For example, this one here is a non-faction kid.
Hello, fellow
and they're usually pretty nice.
Your animal magnetism is irresistible.
In fact, this little 12-year-old seems to like Jimmy a lot.
I have an essay
Maybe a little too much.
Bye.
But there are also non-faction kids like this one.
Did anyone ever tell you you're, hot?
Okay, why not?
Anyway, you'll get more social options as you progress in the game, so let's go do the next mission.
Go on, Petey. Go cry to the teacher. Tell them I was nasty to you.
Shut up, Gary. You're such a jerk, man.
Oh, am I, Petey? Oh, you're so cutting. I'm really upset. Actually, I think I'm gonna go cry. Then I'd be just like you. Cry, little girl. Oh, look out. Here comes Jimmy.
Just knock it off, Gary. You're out of line.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was hanging out in the girls' dorm. Silly me.
Shut up, man. You're boring.
Boring? I'm boring. You're none too interesting yourself, friend. Look, I'm sorry, both of you. I apologize, okay? I just get a little overexcited. Forgive me.
Forget it. It's cool.
Anyway, I've got a good idea for some fun. Let's go out and torment someone really helpless and unfortunate. That homeless guy. Come on. You coming, little Petey? Come on, I'm sorry. I'll give you a kiss if that's what you want.
Shut up.
Then come on. I can't. This is gonna be fun.
Harassing some old homeless guy is fun?
It is. And you should be grateful you're not the victim for once.
I guess.
Hey, Jimmy, tell me about this guy. Does he like to go in his own pants?
So Gary might be a little sadistic. Maybe it has something to do with all the medication that he was forced to take. But I guess he keeps things interesting. Sort of drives the game along.
Where is this dirty old perv?
You know, you're not very nice, Gary.
And you're a loser, Petey. One of life's unfortunates.
Get out of here, you little scum!
So I guess the rumors are true, Jimmy. Your dad does live on campus. You jerk! Ow!
Just throw it for a drunk guy.
Let's leave this guy to his welfare payments. Come on, let's get out of here.
Just get out of here, kid.
Why should I?
Because otherwise I'll kill you.
What's your problem?
That's a long story. You got any liquor?
No, I'm 15.
Well, what about drugs?
No.
Then why shouldn't I kill you?
All right then, tough guy. Kill me.
You know what, kid? I like your style. You got guts. When I was on that ridge in Korea, watching my buddies get killed by friendly fire, I could have used somebody like you.
Yeah? Thanks.
But I bet you can't fight. You do me a favor, and I'll show you some real moves. Classified moves. Real special army stuff.
Cool.
Just get me a part for my radio, and I'll show you what the army taught me.
What, like how to get shot by your own side?
Exactly.
Well, that last bit was kind of dark. There's definitely some messed up stuff hidden in here. Anyway, let's get the old homeless guy's transistor. Yeah, let's keep going. Greasers are in the way, but at least they're not really bothering you. I mean, they could if they wanted to, but you know, 50%, they're fairly neutral. Nope, that guy's a little mad at you. Anyway, here's your transistor.
Another one for the collection.
By the way, there is fall damage in this game. Just thought you might want to know. Anyway, let's go back to the homeless guy.
Thanks, kid.
By the way, that's not really what a transistor looks like. Just an FYI. Alright, we're gonna unlock some more combat moves for Jimmy. Basically, this guy will teach you a new move every time you find him a transistor. And in total, there are 6 transistors in this game. Between this guy and gym class, you're gonna learn a total of 10 moves. Today, we're gonna be doing the uppercut. Nice and straightforward, really. Just like this. Let's do it one more time for luck. It has a nice little stun effect, which makes it pretty good for starting combos.
Don't forget to bring me a transistor when you come back.
It is a little weird that Jimmy didn't know how to do an uppercut before. Seems like a pretty simple move. But whatever. I'm not here to judge. Alright, this is the end of the first day, and Jimmy's out of tasks for the moment. Overall, today went pretty well. Jimmy went to all his classes, kicked some ass and got a nice little slingshot. The nerds are pretty happy with him at the moment too. So we'll see what tomorrow brings in the next episode of my Bully Let's Play. So until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.